So in the last lecture what we did was all these formulae, and now on the basis of this today we are going to discuss certain questions, right? We had done mole fraction, we did molarity, we did molality, then we did certain shortcuts. If molality is given to you, how you will calculate the mole fraction. So the formula that is going to be the mole fraction of the solute in 2000 upon 1 minus xp into molar mass of the solvent, that is going to be equal to molarity. Then molarity, an alternative method than this which is given over here, m is equal to nb into 1000 upon v. So there is one alternative method of molarity, that if the percentage is given to us, so we calculate molarity by taking into consideration the percentage and the density. So this is x is going to be the percentage, d is the density into 10 upon molar mass of the solute, right? Then molarity of dilution means what? That when we are mixing, we are doing the titrations. If the molarity of one is known, we can calculate the molarity of the second, and if we mix these two, then the molarity of the mixture can be calculated by this method. Okay? And what is the relationship between molarity and molarity? That is given over here, 1 upon molarity, that is equal to rho. Rho is the density upon m molarity minus molar mass upon 1000, right? And then relationship between molarity and mole fraction. Molarity, that is equal to xb into 1000 into d upon xa ma plus xp mb. So this is what we are going to do in our today's lecture. Alright, let's go to the first question. The first question is, the density of a solution containing 13% by mass of sulfuric acid is 1.09 grams per ml. Calculate the molarity and normality of the solution. Okay? So the formula which we are going to use over here for molarity, that is percentage of solution x into density into 10 divided by molar mass of the solute Mb. Now if you look at the question, the percentage of the solution that is given as what? 13%. The density of a solution containing 13%. So you can see in the question over there 13, and the density of the solution given, that is 1.09 into 10 divided by molar mass of sulfuric acid, which is 98. Okay, so when you calculate this, it comes to 1.44 molar. This is the first part in which we were supposed to calculate the molarity. The second part is normality. The relationship between molarity and normality is that normality, that is equal to molarity into basicity of the acid. Now in case of H2SO4, the number of replaceable hydrogen ions, they are 2. So the basicity will also become 2. Then what will be the normality? That will be equal to 1.44 into 2. So that comes to 2.88 normally. Right? So the answer to the question is that the molarity of the solution is 1.44 molar and the normality, that is 2.88 normal. Okay? Then let's go on to the second question. Alright, the second question which is coming up, it is calculate the quantity of sodium carbonate required to prepare 250 ml m by 10 solution. Now when we look at the formula of molarity, molarity, that is equal to weight of the solvent in grams into 1000 upon molar mass into volume of the solution. This is the formula. Now molecular mass of Na2CO3. Molecular mass of Na2CO3 when calculated comes to 106. How do you calculate the molar mass? 2 into atomic mass of sodium, 2 into 23 plus 12 plus 48. So So that comes to 106. Okay. Then what is the molarity given? It is a decimolar solution, 1 by 10. We put down the values. Molarity given is 1 by 10. That is equal to WB into 1000 upon molar mass, what we have calculated over here, that is 106, and the volume of the solution that is given as 250 ml. Now to calculate WB, how do we proceed? 106 into 250 upon 1000 into 10, that is equal to WB. And when calculated, the answer is coming to 2.65 grams. Okay, so these were two simple questions in which we had to put the formula directly. Right? Let's go to a little more difficult question now. Question number 3 coming up on the board is the density of a 3 molar sodium thiosulfate solution. Now in this case, the density given for a 3 molar sodium thiosulfate solution is 1.25 grams per ml. We have 3 parts of this answer. The first one is calculate the percentage mass of sodium thiosulfate. So let's first calculate the percentage mass of sodium thiosulfate. We know that density, that is equal to mass upon volume. Okay, then what will be the mass of 1000 ml? Mass that will become equal to density upon volume, density into volume, right? Now they have given the density as how much? 1.25, and the volume is given as 1000. So in this case, the mass that will become equal to 1250 grams. Right? Now when we are talking in 3 molar solution, this is the mass when we are only considering the density. If you go back to the question, the first line is given is density of a 3 molar sodium thiosulfate solution. Okay, 3 molar sodium thiosulfate solution is this much. Now when we have calculated the mass over here, which is coming as 1250 grams, we have to calculate the mass of 3 molar solution. How will we calculate that? The mass of 3 molar solution, that will be equal to 3 into molar mass of sodium thiosulfate, which comes to 158 molar mass of sodium thiosulfate. When we calculate this, it comes to 474 grams. Okay. Now we have to calculate the mass percentage. Then mass percentage, that is equal to weight of this divided by total weight into 1000. Okay, so the weight of the solute or weight of one of the component, that is 474 upon total weight, which is 1250 into 100. So when we calculate this, it comes to 37.92%. So this is the first part of the question, in which we have calculated the total mass of the solution, which is 1250. Density of the solution is given, volume of the solution is given. So this is the total mass. For 3 molar solution, to calculate the total weight, that will be equal to what? Mass given into molarity. Okay, so we get 474, and hence we calculate the mass percentage. This is the first part of the question. Let's go on to the second part now. Second part of the question is what is the second part? Let's see. The second part of the question is to calculate the mole fraction of sodium thiosulfate. In order to calculate the mole fraction, we have to first calculate the number of moles, right? So number of moles, that will be equal to what? Number of moles, that is equal to weight given upon molar mass. When you calculate this, it comes to 3. Okay, then what is going to be the mass of water over here? What is the total mass of the solution? That is 1250 minus mass of the solute, which is 474. That will be the mass of water. So when we calculate this, it is coming to 776 grams. Okay. The number of moles of water will be what? That will be equal to, number of moles of water will be 776 upon 80. Mass given upon molar mass of water, 776 upon 18. So this is coming to 43.1. Now to calculate the mole fraction of Na2S2O3, that is sodium thiosulfate, let's say that is the solute. So Xp will become equal to number of moles, what is it coming? 3. Number of moles of this upon total number of moles. So 3 upon 3 plus 43.1, right? So this is coming as 3 upon 46.1. Okay, so this comes to 0.065. This is the mole fraction of sodium thiosulfate. Just see once again, to calculate the mole fraction, we have to know the moles of both the solute and the solvent, right? So यहाँ पे number of moles of the solute, that is coming as weight given upon molar mass 3, right? And mass of water we can calculate as mass of the solution minus mass of the solute. So it comes to 776. And number of moles of water will come as 776 divided by 80, that is 43.1. To calculate the mole fraction of sodium thiosulfate, we take the number of moles of sodium thiosulfate divided by total number of moles, that is 46.1. So the mole fraction is coming to 0.065. Then let's go on to the third part of the question. What is the third part? You have to now calculate the number of moles of Na positive ions and number of moles of sodium thiosulfate ions. So let's calculate first number of moles of Na positive ions. To calculate the number of moles of Na positive ion, you can use the formula that is equal to 2 into, because why 2 we are taking? When we are taking the formula, it is Na2S2O3. This is the formula. So we have 2 ions of sodium present in it. Okay? So 2 into number of moles of Na positive ions upon mass of water in kg. So this will become equal to 2 into number of moles of Na positive ions upon mass of water. How much is the mass of water in kg? 776, right? 776 was there. So this is going to become equal to 6 into 1000 upon 776, right? 2 into number of moles of Na positive. Number of moles of Na positive was how much? 3 moles we just calculated, right? So 2 into 3, 6, and we are taking, because we are taking into ml, so we are multiplying it with by 1000 upon, sorry, not in ml, in kg. We have to convert this grams into kg, na? So this is taken 776 grams. To convert it into kg, we are multiplying it with 1000. So 6 into 1000 upon 776, this comes equal to 7.73 molar. So this is the molarity of Na positive ions. Similarly, we have to calculate the molarity of S2O3 2 negative. In order to calculate this, we have to take the number of moles of sodium thiosulfate. The number of moles of sodium thiosulfate calculated was 3 moles. Okay. So 3 into, because over here we have S2O3 only 1 mole is present. In Na2 we have multiplied it by 2 because 2 ions of sodium were present. So over here we will not multiply 3 into 1000 divided by 776, right? So when this calculated, it comes to 3.86 molar. 3.86 molar. Okay? Then let's go on to question number 4. Question number 4. Question number 4 is, what would be the molarity of a solution made by mixing equal volumes of 30% by mass of H2SO4, density 1.218, and 70% by mass of H2SO4, density 1.610. Okay. Now, for doing this question, let's suppose that 100 ml of one solution is mixed with 100 ml of the other solution. We have two solutions over here. One is H2SO4, the percentage of which is given as 30% by mass, and the other one 70% by mass. Okay, so we are assuming that both are 100 ml. So let's calculate the mass of 100 ml of 30% solution of H2SO4 first. Right? So that will be equal to what? Density into volume. Density, that is volume we had taken as 100. Density of this solution, that is given as 1.218. So when you calculate this, it will come as 121.8. Similarly, we calculate the mass of 100 ml of 70% solution. So again, 100 into density of the second solution given is how much? 1.610. That is what is given? Yes, 1.610. So when we are calculating this, it will come as what? 161.0, right? So we have calculated mass of 100 ml of 30% and we have calculated mass of 100 ml of 70% solution. Now the second part of this is that when we are going to calculate the mass of 100 ml of 30% in now 121.8. The grams given is 121.8 na? So what is going to be 30% solution means what? Mass will be how much? into 1.218, right? Similarly, for the lower one also you can calculate That will become equal to what? Okay, this when calculated, the answer comes to 36.5. This comes to 36.5. Okay, over here also we can calculate in a similar manner. 70 upon 100 into 1.610. When this is calculated, it is coming as 112.7. This is the first half of the question. Now we have two figures over here. One is 36.5 and the other one, that is 112.7. Right? We calculate the mass of water in both the cases now. Okay? So let's see what is the mass of water in the first case. How will you calculate? Mass of water in the first case. How will you calculate? We will subtract. Okay? So when we are going to subtract over here, let's say mass of water in the first case, that will be equal to 121.8 minus 36.5. So we are subtracting mass of water in first case. That will be equal to 121.8 minus 36.5. When this is calculated, it is coming as 85.26. Right? And then mass of water in the second case. Again, we are going to subtract 161 minus. So this is, when calculated, it is coming to 48.30. Right? So we have mass of water in both the cases. Then we calculate total sulfuric acid in solution. What is going to be the total sulfuric acid in solution in the first case? First case, how much? 36.5 grams of sulfuric acid is present. In the second case, 112.7 grams of sulfuric acid is present. So total H2SO4 present will be equal to what? 36.5 plus 112.7. Right? This when calculated comes to 149.24. 149.24. Now can we calculate the number of moles? Number of moles will be weight given upon molar mass. Right? So number of moles will be equal to what? Weight given is 149.24 upon 98. This when calculated, it will come to some figure. Let's just keep it as it is. We will not solve it so that our solution that becomes easier for us. Okay. So this is number of moles of H2SO4. Total mass of water will be what? Total mass of water, let's see what was the mass of water over here. What did we calculate? 36.5 minus, so mass of water in the first case is 85.26. Mass of water in the second case is 48.30. So total mass of water will be, that will be equal to 85.26 plus 48.30. This will be the total mass of water. When we calculate this, this is coming to 133.56. Right? So now we can calculate the number of, the molarity of the solution. What is going to be the molarity? Number of moles of the solute upon weight of the solvent, right? Number of moles of H2SO4 is 149.24 upon 98, and weight of the solvent is 133.56. Okay, now to convert it into grams, what will we do? We multiply this by 1000, and when we calculate the molarity, it is coming to 11.4 molar. 11.4 molar. Got it? So then we do the last question. Our last question is question number 5. The mole fraction of CH3OH in an aqueous solution is 0.02. So the mole fraction is given to us in aqueous solution, and its density is 0.994 grams per centimeter cube. Determine its molarity and molarity. That is what we want to determine. Okay. So when we are doing this, let's assume that X mole of CH3OH and Y mole of water is present in solution. Right? Now when we are calculating the mole fraction of CH3OH, that will be equal to what? Number of moles of X upon total number of moles, X plus Y, right? And the mole fraction which is given to us, that is 0.02 in the question. Clear? So when we will calculate this, it will become as X is equal to 0.02X plus 0.02Y. We have taken this term on the other side, so it will become 0.02X plus 0.02Y, or X minus 0.02X, that is equal to 0.02Y, right? So this becomes equal to 0.98X upon 0.02, that becomes equal to Y. Okay, and this comes as 49X is equal to Y. When we calculate this, it is coming as 49X is equal to Y. So Y upon X will become equal to what? 49. So this part we have to remember over here. 49 is equal to Y upon X. Or X upon Y will become equal to what? Reciprocal. One upon 49. Right? Now let's go on to the second part, when we have to calculate the molarity. What is the molarity? Formula for molarity? That is WB into 1000 upon MB into WA. This is the formula for molarity. Now it means that this is number of moles of the solute. So we can also put this as NB into 1000 upon WA. Okay. Now when we have put this, it can, number of moles of solute is equal to what? What is the number of moles of solute? X upon X plus Y. This is the mole fraction. So what is going to be the number of moles of the solute? We are saying that X be the moles of CH3OH and Y be the mole of water. when we are taking the number of moles of solute upon here, that will become equal to what? X upon y. Molar mass of the solvent. X upon y, that is equal to what? 1.49 from here. So we put 1 upon 49 into 18 into 1000. So when we calculate this, it comes to 1.13 molar. 1.13 molar. Okay, so this is the molarity. Now, in order to calculate the molarity, we need the volume of the solution. What is going to be the volume of the solution? That is going to be total mass upon density. How do we calculate the total mass over here? Total mass means mass of CH3OH and mass of water. If number of moles of CH3OH is X, then X into its molar mass will become equal to mass of weight of CH3OH, and Y into 18, the molar mass of water, will give us the weight of water. Okay, so let's see what is going to be the total mass. That is equal to the molar mass of CH3OH is how much? It is going to be calculated as 32. 12 plus 4, 16. 16 plus 16 is 32. So 32x plus y moles of water, 18y upon density of the solution. What is the density of the solution? That is given as 994. 0.994 grams per centimeter cube. We convert it into liters. So that will come to 994. This is going to be the total mass. Then what is molarity? Number of moles of the solute upon volume of the solution in liters. Right? Number of the moles of the solute we have already assumed as X. So X आ जाएगा वहाँ पे upon this total mass. So total mass when we are taking, it is going to be 32x plus 18y into 994. We have to take the reciprocal over here. Clear? Now when we are calculating this, then it will come equal to how much? We know what x and y are in terms of x upon y. So we have to convert this in terms of x upon y. When we convert this in terms of x upon y, it will become equal to 994x आ जाएगा ना? 994 into x, that will become equal to 994x. So when this is further solved, it should come like this: 32 plus y upon x plus 18 into 994. Okay, so this is how we can solve it. And y upon x, that is equal to, we have already calculated, y upon x is equal to 49 over here. So this will become equal to this is not supposed to come. 994 we have already multiplied. So 994 upon 32 plus 49 plus 18. This comes equal to what? 1.0875. यहाँ पे भी गलत किया, into आएगा. Into 49. Right? So this when calculated, it is coming as 1.0875. 1.0875. So these are a few questions of this section which can come in your exams. Okay.